everyone, my name is Vianney from Eyeful Glimpse, and as you can see here, I have pulled over one of my stackers trays. This stackers trays has all of my Pandora necklaces and lockets and just anything that has to that can be combined to make a unique necklace combination. So I'm going to be giving you a close-up of all of my collection. To start off, I'm going to be showing you the more simpler things. This is a Pandora chain. This is the more classic ones that Pandora originally had. And it has the not too modern little logo tag here with the lobster clasp and the two areas or the two eyelets to alternate and use for different sizing on the Pandora chain. I have two of these. Then I have one of the thinner chains in the oxidized color. Now, this one, it's hard to say. It's supposed to be oxidized, but to me, it's not too oxidized, just in between the links. It has that color. So it's not too special, but I did get this one just to kind of have a variation in what I use with my other things. And as we can see here, it has the 3 spots to adjust the length. And I do have it in the silver version. So I have the oxidized on the left and the silver on the right. Next up, it's one of these super long chains from Pandora. This one hangs pretty close to my to the beginning of my torso, and it's really nice because again it has 2 lengths and I can adjust it for when I want something to be more of a longer pendant to hang lower down with my outfit. Next up is a black rhodium Pandora chain, and this one's very beautifully made. As we can see, the links are all double links throughout the whole chain, and it has such a beautiful color. It's definitely held up well over the years. It's very shiny and it's also very long. So this one, it's unfortunately not as versatile as I thought it could be, partially because of the length and partially because of the color. It is a very beautiful chain and I do enjoy it when I do wear it. Next, we have one of these rice chains. These are very chunky and beautiful. This is the longer version, and I really regret not purchasing the other sizes of this when they were being retired by Pandora, just because they have a really beautiful look to them. Next up, I have this little dainty chain. I got this from Rue Lala, and it was very inexpensive when I purchased it on there. But to be honest, it's not Pandora's greatest chain. And I say this because the hearts are so thin and they just feel very like weak, a very it's like it weighs like, for silver, this weighs nothing. So I kind of haven't really styled it. I've seen some people wear it as like a shorter like choker type of a thing when they wear this on like, you know, since it has hearts, technically we can hook the lobster clasp anywhere we want. I've also tried to wear this as a lariat style, where I use the lobster clasps higher up and just leave a like chain of hearts hanging down. But unfortunately, it just hasn't grown on me. And because it was so expensive, I think I paid like $14. I just figured it wasn't worth me returning it, and I figured that maybe I can figure out some nice use for this. Next up, we have another chain, but this one has the Poetic Blooms flowers on it. So we've got the daisy, we've got the, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of this one, the dahlia. We have the cherry blossom, I'm sorry, this one's the cherry blossom and this one's the prim rose one of the Primrose, I believe, and then the Dazzling Daisy. This one's very beautiful. I like to wear it layered with other Pandora necklaces just because this is so thin. I think this goes well best when I stack it with other floral pieces on a chain as well. I have one of the Regal keys. This one was a gift, and it is the sterling silver version. It's a very large key, and it's very beautiful, very nicely made. And I was shocked to see how quickly Pandora retired this. I apologize, there was a little hair here and I just took it off, but like I was saying, I'm so shocked by how quickly Pandora retired these, just because they are very beautiful and I think they go with everything. What I like about the chain is that this is kind of when Pandora started to add that little circle where if you pull it, it will adjust, and you can adjust the length. You pull this piece and it'll be shorter or longer depending how you want to wear it. I can't demonstrate just because of the knot that's there at the moment, but it's a very beautiful, and I think it's kind of like a pretty classic look. Now, if anyone follows Nath, she has the Disney version, and I love what she did. It's the Mickey Mouse key. So from one side, she wrapped the chain, and from the other side, she also wrapped the chain. So it makes it be a shorter look, but she kind of wears it, like this, like that. And it's so beautiful. Of course, it looks nicer being hers is the Mickey key, but still you can definitely do it with this one, and I'm sure it'll look just as beautiful. We have one of my older Pandora pendants. This is the large butterfly, and I love it. I love the little bail over here with the dots. It has these really pretty dark, I think they're marcasite. Really pretty, very beautiful wings. We've got the flower. It keeps twisting, but we've got the flower, oxidized flower with a slightly golden yellow CZ, at least that's what it looks like at the moment, and a pearl. It's a very beautiful pendant, and it definitely makes a statement. I have the Pandora Rose, light as a feather. This one's very beautiful. It's a very nice size pendant, and it has a beautiful like touch of sparkle to it. I kind of debated about getting the silver version as well, but at the time I decided to splurge and get myself the rose gold one when it was on Rue Lala with a rose gold chain and locket. That way I could pair the three together. So when I got that, I got this, the rose gold locket. This is the medium, very pretty. At the moment I have a little love, a little Pandora Shine Bee, and the word script love. Really pretty. So because of the Pandora Rose locket coming with the Pandora Rose chain, it was totally worth it for me to get the locket with the chain and get the pendant at the same time so I could start my Pandora Rose necklaces collection. So I got those, and then after that I knew I was ready to go and get one of the Pandora O pendants in rose. So this one is the smaller one. It's very nice, beautiful, and at the moment I've been wearing the Pandora Rose Murano glass leaf with these Her Majesty Pandora Rose spacers, and I really like how this has been looking for the fall. But I have that's kind of, you know, what completes my collection as far as Pandora Rose necklaces. Speaking of lockets, I do have the silver version in the medium locket. At the moment, I started putting Christmas designs in there. And I wear that with this chunky chain, which I don't think came with it, but I really like the chunky chain look for this. I have the sterling silver medium O pendant, and at the moment I have one of these Trinity charms, the dove, the green stone, and the leaf with the matching open work leaf charms. Very nice. I have this really pretty showstopper of a piece. It is the Mi Amor pendant. It is black onyx with that really nice nice size bail and an oxidized chain. It might be oxidized just because it is so old by now, but you can tell it's old because it has that older version of the little brand charms on there. Really beautiful. It doesn't get as much love as it used to just because I don't go out as much because of the COVID situation. Following that note, I do have the Mi Amor clip, and I use this more so as a pendant, and it's really beautiful. I kind of want to use it in combo with the O pendants. As you can see here, I have an O pendant, one of the double clips attached to a ring. It's a size 5, and then attached to the ring, I have one of the clips that were dangles on the bottom. So I can easily do this with the Mi Amor charm as well and kind of have more of this like show-stopping combination. Ideally, I would like to get the beaded O pendant to match the beaded designs on this combination right here, and I can't decide if I want it in the medium size like this or if I want it in a small size like this, but of course in silver. So let me know what you think about that, because I definitely want the beaded pattern, just not sure on the size. But yeah, definitely something to play around with. Try if you have any of the clips like this or any of the double clips, definitely try them with your Pandora O pendants. It'll be a lot of fun. Then for demonstrative purposes, I put all of my loose dangles, which I wear on necklaces, on the Pandora O just to make it quicker. I have the regular like purpley orchid. I have this really beautiful glass faceted charm with the butterfly, the white orchid, the cherry blossom pendant, the primrose pendant, the oopsie daisy two-tone dangle, then a dangle with a really pretty bail, some CZs, and a really pretty pink pearl, the dahlia pendant, another dangle with a beautiful bail and a pearl, and a midnight something pendant. But these kind of get worn on different size necklaces depending and different types of chains depending on what I want to wear on like a specific day. And a lot of the floral patterns, I wear them layered at different lengths and then top off the look with my Poetic Blooms chain. So that's why I have mainly like floral things living in this bunch, but these just kind of hang out and live in my stackers tray. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look. And I do also use these in a combination with the Pandora choker. Very nice. It's very nice because you can adjust. You can adjust how tight or loose you want it. But these mainly kind of, you know, get used on different chains. And the choker, as I mentioned before. I hope you enjoyed this closer look at my collection of Pandora necklaces and chains. And until the next time, bye-bye.